Oh, so you're back? I was thinking, and I think that I'm sure that we've officially entered the new age. The other day, I heard about a man who went to a well-known sage for some life advice as he was frustrated with it. As he saw the sage, he asked, "What is the meaning of life?" The sage said that he'd have to wait a little bit to know that. After some time, the man asked again, "How much time do I have to wait?" The sage got clearer this time and said, "Only until the internet is back." But this machine-controlled life is no less than a Bollywood film. A little bit of action, a slice of love, a pinch of dance, and loads of drama. And in an attempt to dig more into such drama, I'm Mandira Bedi, and back with another splendid episode of your favorite celebrity talk show, Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live Show. Well, we have two guests with us today. One believes that if you dance every day, you throw away your worries with every tap of the foot. With each twist, whirl and twirl, you get liberated. He's the first Indian to receive the Dance Web Europe Scholarship, representing India in Vienna, Austria. He has 4 Guinness World Records under his belt. He gave the nation words like Chumeshwari. And he's already given a name to his autobiography, The Insatiable, which he is. The other is the one whose life is no less than a fairy tale. She started her career at the age of 7. She was the youngest participant of a celebrity contestant reality show and is popularly called Princess by her fans. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome talented choreographer Terence Lewis and beautiful actress Digangana Suryavanshi, who nowadays are sailing in the air, saying to each other, "Tu hai to behki hawaon sa udta hoon." Wah, wah, wah.
Thank you for the fancy introduction.
You know, it's nice to say there's love in the air as opposed to there's a virus in the air. Correct?
Well, same but different, no?
Yes. It is a kind of virus altogether.
Absolutely.
But we first up need to know about this fantastic music video, the two of you, two beautiful people together in the same frame and performing. Tell us a little bit about it, how it came about.
I think it's the vibe, the melody. I think that's what he said too. Very, very soothing. And when I heard the track first, it's super young team. So I remember when the producer and the director came home and they said, we're doing this. I'm like, who's directing? And he's sitting right in front of me and he's like, I'm directing. I'm like, are you directing? He's like less than 24.
And he's a 21-year-old boy.
Exactly. So I was just like, oh my God. And then of course I knew he's going to be a part, which I was really thrilled of. I'm just super excited to do this.
Yeah, I want to know that. I mean, when you found out that you're going to be moving with him, like grooving with him, whatever it is you're doing with him, what did you, I mean, this is Terence Lewis after
So
all.
that's exactly my reaction in my head. And I was super composed like on the outside. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's really nice.
Good actress, huh? You tell us.
So the director is called Saurabh Prajapati. He's a student of mine who's in my diploma course.
Yeah.
He's very close to me also, and he's now learned from me and he's independent. As a young guy, young kid, with a lot of energy.
So he's the dancer.
He's a dancer for my company.
Yeah. And he's a director
then he trained
as well.
with me, and now he's become a choreographer independently and now become a director.
Oh, wow.
His journey has been, like exponential in the last 3 years, and it's wonderful. And he's worked a lot, and he came up with this music video which came to him, and he said, "I'd like you to feature in it." I said, "First, let me hear the song.
Yeah.
If the song is great, then I'll do it. If it's not, then it's okay." And I heard the song and I really loved it, and it was Ash King's voice.
Yes.
And then there was Palak Muchal, right?
Yeah.
Her voice was like
Such a
mellifluous,
compliment, yeah.
Both beautifully sung, nice lyrics, feel-good vibe. I agreed upon it and I said, "Okay, tell me the concept." And it's like, "So, we will do this and that." I said, "See, I want to play myself. I don't want to play young or anything like that." So then they said, "Okay, let's, but I don't want you to."
You are young and you are hot. Don't say anything otherwise.
For men, I always feel when you get older, you get better.
Yes,
That's true, but
Yeah.
you are young. I don't want to play young. What does that mean?
When I say young, I don't want to play a teenager.
I
out of
think you
school.
meant that he doesn't want to get away with the salt and pepper look.
Yeah,
He's like,
because
I'm not.
I'm liking the salt and pepper.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
color
I
my
said
hair.
same
I've not
thing.
colored for 5 years since I got them. And I'm like, I'm fine with this. I'm happy with my 40s. She said, okay, we'll figure out a concept. That's how the concept came from a music teacher who, who is attracted to a student, and he makes this wonderful images in his head, and the audience doesn't know that. They feel that they're having a scene together, and it's only in the end that you can reveal that you get revealed that he was dreaming, and
it was all in his
it's
head,
all in his head.
basically.
So, in this time that you got, you are writing a film about a choreographer. Did
I
it
got
start here, or did you continue? Did you make headway on it?
See, I've already made headway. It's been 3 years since I've written this script.
Okay.
And I was very keen to make it into a film. But now that I see how things are going with the whole state of affairs of the film industry, I have now opened myself to the possibility of a Netflix series or, any kind of OTT series. Because it's a very intense film and it requires a certain kind of mature audience which I will only get in my OTT platform.
Yes.
It is not your regular masala film. It is not a film which is, Bollywood-esque. It's not a film which is Broadway either.
Sure.
Because it delves with the life of a choreographer who is dealing with a lot of things inside. So you never get to see, everything looks perfect from the outside. He has a perfect family, but he inside is messed up in some ways. It's not autobiographical if you're thinking like that, no.
I was.
That's what everyone's thinking.
Because that would be so boring to make it into. I know my life. I want to live somebody else's life through an actor. It's contemporary
It's
dance.
a little bit from here, a little bit from there, a little bit from people you know, and one draws a lot from life.
correct.
It's very
well.
like a film that really influenced me a lot was Bob Fosse's That's Entertainment.
Okay.
And all that jazz.
Yes.
These are two films that really influenced me a lot, and how the choreographer's life was being fleshed out. So it's very interesting, it's very intrinsic, and it's very relatable because you never see the big flashy choreography like what happens in Broadway or Bollywood.
You see the other side.
You
of it,
see
the
a very
darker side.
quiet space in which the dancer is just dancing with one spotlight and feeling the motions and feeling the emotions and going through it and expressing it in dance. So it's very quiet. It's a very lonely space.
Wow.
I can't wait for it to
Same.
start. I can't wait to see something like this because I'm sure there is a lot more to come when we explore more from their love lives. Stay tuned over here on the Love, Laugh, Live show, only on the Times Network.
Are you running? Please stop. She says, what? She says, stop running in my head.
Welcome back, everyone, to Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live show. Here we are with the all-famous dance guru Terence Lewis, the very beautiful Digangana Suryavanshi, and we are going to dive into their personal life. Are you ready?
No.
Never.
Oh.
How do you like your eggs in bed? You have used that line before, haven't you?
Yes.
See? We're building you up.
You have really done research.
You're digging deep.
So it was a line. It's a good line. It's very forward. It's very out there, and it I'm sure got its desired result.
Yeah.
Any other line like that you'd like to share? One of them is out there in the universe. Time to share another one.
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay. See, it's I like it when the guest gets a little bit like, what? Where did you get that from? Okay, I'm very
Because
happy. I'll give
some
them time to
things
think
are
about.
unprintable. I have to also weigh the consequences of what it can,
Oh my God.
lead to.
Tell us a line that you have heard, received, something.
Or for a change,
or given.
given
Pick up
somebody.
line,
Yeah.
not at all.
Come on. You're the
Really
millennial
not
kid.
used one.
You're not one to come up with lines.
No.
Okay. What,
For me to
I'm sure you've got
understand
a lot
also,
of lines.
it's like, but then one was like really dumb of me because I thought that guy he actually has an eye issue. So he's sitting right in front of me. His sister is next to me. And he's like, I really can't see anything. I'm like, something wrong with your eye. He's like, I can just see you, but I can't see at the back. I'm like, there's something really wrong. And then his sister comes up and she says, he's actually flirting. He's saying that he cannot see anything beyond you. I'm like, that was really dumb.
Okay, but you got your first proposal in the 8th grade and you had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It was in a classroom. Like literally.
Somebody got down on one knee and said, I want to marry you, Diggy.
No, he just stood up, like, I'm gonna raise a question or something, and then he says, Digangana, would you wanna date me?
Wow, that's quite direct and nice.
With the teacher.
In the classroom.
I'm guessing you said no.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like,
Because
no.
it would have been very bold of her to say, yes,
Romeo Juliet.
Let's do this.
No, I was really awkward.
I think my line, the decent one.
we got a line that...
Take an
decent one,
inspiration or
which is
something.
printable. I say, I sometimes message and says, are you running? Please stop. She says, what? She says, stop running in my head.
See, that's a good one. See, way with words. Whoever that boy is.
You gotta learn.
Yeah,
You
if
know
you're
who it
watching
is.
right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that link to him.
Yes. You're still in touch with him?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, Terence, you said that you're not interested in getting married.
Yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Why so?
I feel love and marriage, they're anathema to each other. When you love somebody, there should be freedom. And marriage is like
some
you need a
sense.
social and legal stamp. And I feel I need to be free to love you. I should not be bound by any rules. Every day I should choose to be married to you or want to be with you. And then there is also this concept of monogamy, and then there's this concept of desire. Can you desire what you already have? And desire is very important for me because that is my driving fuel. So love is great because it's comfort, it's stability, but desire is rooted in instability. It's rooted in adventure. So how do you marry desire and love together? How do you bring these two worlds together? It's like if you keep it more open, if you give it people more choices. When I'm saying choices, not that they need to kind of whether they want to be an open or that's not where I'm going. But what I'm trying to say is that I would like to make sure that the people that I love, I don't take them for granted.
Right.
Okay, so how do you maintain that? And how do you desire something that you already have? How do we create that excitement?
You basically want to keep that distance so you look forward to that person again.
Yes.
What is your view on marriage? I'd like to know before we completely, like in this last 15 minutes, you've spoken with so much passion, huh?
About not getting married.
About not getting married. I mean, she might even be scared to say, I believe in the concept.
I actually like
I like to put a disclaimer that we are not all the same. And we all have different needs, and one size does not fit all.
Yeah. You know what he
what's
said
for you?
makes sense. He said it's like different for different people. For me, it's very... I really can't trust people that easily. See, I cannot even get rid of a toy that I probably bought 10 years ago. So for me to let go of people is like another thing.
See, yours where it's like this for me. I can let go like this.
If I am really attached to something, not in terms of being possessive about it. Like I don't want to track down where you're going, who you're meeting, check your phone, all that shit doesn't happen. But I believe in union where I kind of can count on somebody, maybe take that somebody as an alter ego or something, like have that kind of comfort space that I have with myself.
Yeah.
Like I've probably grown up in an atmosphere where I'm just very, very transparent with my parents. Because my father always said that, if I do it for you today, there's going to be a day when I'm not around, and how are you going to deal with it then? So he's just very straight. He said, your remuneration, you deal with it. So I'm like 15 or 16 and I'm sitting, I'm like, okay, let's talk this out. So it's been that. But I feel that maybe because I started working very early with that whole passion thing in place that I want to, and I have been very stubborn, and I know I'm very stubborn. But I have my ideas in place that I eventually want to find that one person that I feel like I can stick around.
You haven't yet, right?
I haven't yet, no.
What kind of qualities are you looking for in a
Man?
In a man? Yes.
Somebody
to be your
who's
significant other. Yes.
Somebody who's honestly who he is. I don't have to dig in, he's going to tell me straight up, and I like people like that.
Honesty is very important.
Yeah, even if you've made a mess, you come and tell me on my face, and I'm going to appreciate that. You try and make a mess out of it and try and cook a story and manipulate it, I'll figure it out and I'll be disappointed. I'm like, you shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
And
So honesty, only honesty. That's the one box that needs to be ticked. There are a lot of honest
That is
people
a
out there.
really hard thing.
You will be surprised.
No,
That's a really hard thing.
Chemistry, spark, none of that is like
That's a given.
That's a given.
That's
the main quality for you is honest to himself, honest to you.
Yeah, definitely not an arranged marriage honesty. Like my parents say that this is an arranged marriage and this guy's supposed to be honest and you get married. Definitely not.
Okay.
Somebody who I do get attracted to and I feel like I like spending time with.
Sure.
And should filter down to, okay, is that guy honest or not? That is the most important thing.
All right, thank you for your honesty, both of you. And now we're going to play a little game. It's called Wild Guess or Mess. The rules are very simple. I'm going to ask you questions about each other. You work together.
Okay.
And whoever gets the most points at the end will win. So, my question to you, Terence.
Yes.
Digangana did her first reality show, Big Boss, at the age of 16, 17, 18.
16?
No. 17.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I have to admit.
now, this you might know the answer of. Terence loves his coffee, A, black, B, with milk, C, with caramel.
Of course, black. I mean, he takes it everywhere he goes.
No sugar.
Now, Terence, back to you. Digangana's favorite singer is A. Sonu Nigam, B. Kishore Kumar, C. Kumar San.
I think she's a millennial, so it must be Sonu Nigam.
Kishore Kumar.
You're an old soul.
Yeah,
Also,
big time.
Like me.
Vintage.
Okay, we have got something in common.
In common.
See, I will learn something.
Yeah.
Either आप जीतते हो या सीखते हो, तो मैं सीख रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
Sahi. Now, what would you find on Terence's side table? A. Items which cannot be said. B. Books. C. Laughing Buddha.
Books. He has books everywhere.
This young girl pays so much
I am-
attention.
yeah.
She got two wrong. She's got two right. Now, Digangana's favorite sweet is A. Milk cake, B. Puran Poli, C. Mysore pak.
She's Maharashtrian, so I think Puran Poli.
Milk cake.
Oh yeah, she's a
And
little
I'm
baby.
Kshatriya.
You're Kshatriya, sorry.
Okay, now,
This we can figure.
what is something that Terence notices first in a person or a significant other? A. Sense of humor, B. Intelligence, C. Positive attitude.
I think positive attitude, is it?
No, it is sense of humor.
Yeah,
Wow, really?
because the other two I can give them. I don't have sense of humor. I can laugh, but I can't make people laugh.
All right.
So, clearly,
The gift hamper goes to her.
since you are the mess and you
Yeah.
got everything wrong,
Yeah.
upload a goofy selfie on Insta story. Like a really goofy one saying, I'm a loser.
So I'm on the set of Love, Laugh, Live, and there's this gorgeous host, Mandira, my friend too, my co-star Digangana, and I am a loser because I've lost this game of guesses and
me.
answers.
Very badly
I'm a-
lost.
Like, very badly.
He reads books, he doesn't read people. All right,
done.
thank you very much.
was-
That was seriously a fun segment, but if you people think that this was it, you are in for a surprise. Don't go anywhere, as I will be back with Terence and Digangana to share some giggles in our next segment, only on Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live show, only on the Times Network.
After some time, I started crying. And then she looked at me and then she shut the TV and she's like, why are you crying and what happened? So I was like, I was acting.
Wow. Welcome back, everyone, to Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live show. Here we are with the all-famous dance guru Terence Lewis and the very beautiful Digangana Suryavanshi. So, in this laugh section, we're going to ask you, what is your problem with socks?
What?
Yes. Who has done this kind of research? Who has done this? Is fabulous.
You have a problem with
Yeah, I have a
With
problem
socks,
with
I'm going to have a little argument
oh
on
my
this
gosh.
one.
So
You
firstly,
know
I have
that
clean feet. Okay, let me tell you that. I wash my feet and I have bath twice a day, so I'm very clean and hygienic. But I feel, even clothes, sometimes I feel like, I just wish I could, just wear minimum things. And socks feel claustrophobic. And I feel
Wow.
they make you sweat more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have something to say. I'm going to put it out there. You need not respond to it. But if you don't wear socks, your shoes smell.
No, I don't sweat.
Unless you just sprays
spraying
a lot
perfume.
of yeah.
My feet are always clean. And also I have a washing machine that washes my shoes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you could
I'm
do
very
all the
particular.
outer work, but you can't wear socks.
Okay.
And I don't
mean,
like to tie my laces,
there-
but today I've done it. I hate tying my laces.
Oh, that
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
I think it's got something connected with feet.
Yeah.
Like,
No feet fetish.
I didn't
Oh
say
my
you
God.
did.
See, if
You
I
know what?
came
I
to your
try to-
house,
Yes.
Mandy, I would take off my shoes, everything, get
And
very
sit
comfortable,
comfortably.
pick up something from the fridge, and say, "Come on, Mandy, what's
But you know
what's
something?
it?"
You can even do that when you come with shoes and socks. You take your shoes and your
Too
socks
much
off
work.
and you sit down
Too
and
much
you can
work.
take something out of the fridge.
You know what? I tried to help him on set and I said, listen, your shoelace is
she's-
open. So he's like, so I was expecting a response saying that, okay, I'm gonna tie that up. Instead, he said, I'm not gonna trip. I'm like, okay.
Even if he trips, he'll do a couple of push-ups and spring back.
I know
If
how
you
to.
know him.
I know how to maneuver that.
Yes.
move, yeah,
Okay,
so.
now, Diggy,
Yeah.
at the age of 7 is when you did your first commercial, is it?
Yeah.
For a biscuit brand, was it?
Yeah.
When you
Information.
did, at that point, you were really confused as to why you were being paid for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm in this beautiful, nicely lit up place. Life's great. And I'm getting money for this also?
Yeah.
Wow, this
I
is so
was going to
cool.
return the money back actually.
Oh, so when did that change?
That changed very quickly. No.
No, we should keep the money.
At 11 that
More
changed.
toys.
11 that changed.
Oh, 11 that changed.
Yeah. At that point, I was like, I want to act. So I started saying that when I was about 5 years old. My parents knocked that off. So they did a video, they video shot me and they played that on the, you know, like they played it on TV and they said, listen, you're here. And I said, great. I went to my neighbor's house and I said, am I on your TV? And very nasty guy, he said no, like a really bad no. And I got offended. I came back home and said, you cheated, you lied. I'm not on this TV. TV's on everyone's. The drama happened and my papa, you know, he got like really emotional about the fact that I thought he's lied to me. I said, okay, we're gonna let you act. But there's no way that you're not going to school. I said, I'll go to school. So actually, when all my friends thought that it's so fancy to be on TV, I was doing double job. Because one was for myself that made me happy. So first day on set, I still remember I was so happy. We have those videos and stuff and I came back and they gave an envelope, like it wasn't even a check, it was cash money. And then my mom was like, no, we can't take it, you just give it to her. You know, they've been very like, you know, like it's her thing. So when they got me, I'm like, what is this for? You know, like literally.
I had so much fun. Why are you giving me money?
I'm like, I want to come on TV. I don't want to be paid for that.
I'll pay you for it.
Yeah. Let me give you some. Mom, give some money, please.
Yeah, I probably would have been very convinced.
Yeah. So, back to some of your earlier days. You used to be a fitness instructor at some point?
Yes.
Wow.
Because dance failed. I went house to house teaching dance at the age of 17 because I used to give math, science, English tuition before that to make my pocket money and to pay for my fees. And then I, you know, chanced upon teaching dance for a kid. And his mother said, I'll organize the rest of the building to come and learn from you. You have to come and teach Saturday, Sundays. And I realized, my God, I'm getting paid more here than teaching math, science, English to duffers in my area. I might as well switch to the dancing. And I started teaching dance to these kids and that really went off very well.
Wow.
And then I thought, okay, now I've finished that. I finished my hotel management side by side. I've done my psychosocial. My father was like, you have to be graduate.
Degree chahiye.
Degree chahiye. Because hotel management that time was diploma. And a year later, it got converted to a degree. So now I have a double degree in both. But he was like, karo, wo bhi karna padega. So I'll do it, not a big deal. Academically, I was bright. So I did it. I got my campus interviews. I got my 2 jobs. And I had an hotel management to fly. So I already applied for my KLM job. I got it put in my pocket. And I had to make a decision between 3 job offers. And at the same time, I was doing very well in the going house to house. You know, teaching dance. And that was the big career choice. What do I do? So I chose dance because it was more risky, more adventure. You know, be your own boss and make your own rules. So what happened was I did that thinking that I will start my own classes now. I will not go house to house. Now I'm at 22. Now no going house to house. Now look, people should come to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my nose was cut because nobody came. I didn't realize that, you know, I had not factored in, you know, the fact that, you know, children would not want to come all the way. Timing adjustments, you know, with homeschooling.
It was working well when you did
door to door.
Yeah, I didn't do my you know, SWOT analysis very well.
So basically, you got back into the whole personal training space.
So what I realized that was, you know, Yasmin Karachiwala then had also started her career, and we were sharing the same space as Rent. And I realized her classes are packed. All these ladies are coming to her in Bandra YMCA. I was like, let's get onto the bandwagon. So I looked at her, I enrolled for a course in Talwalkar. I finished my course, I gave my ACSM exam as a fitness trainer. I scored first. And I said, I'm going to marry dance and fitness together. I did that, and in 6 months, I had Sunita Kapoor, Anil Kapoor's wife, who had the studio of Idea.
I used to go there many years ago.
So I used to teach there. There were all the big stalwarts who were teaching aerobics that time, and I came in teaching dance and Bollywood together, fitness and Bollywood together, with the idea, like, what is Zumba today? I was teaching Bollywood and dance 20 years ago. Yeah.
But you got into acting because you saw your mum crying, watching a TV show, a soap opera.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's quite a reason to take a part.
So she was watching something and she was really involved and she started crying. And I got really affected. So I looked at her and I'm like, why are you crying? Because for me, it was a real thing.
Yeah.
You know, so she's like, and she really wasn't bothered by me. So her attention was straight in the TV. She's like, beta TV show, and I didn't understand. And she's like, वो बहुत अच्छा act कर रही है, इसलिए मैं रो रही हूँ. तो उनका ये, this was her statement, बहुत अच्छा act कर रही है. So I told her, what is acting? Acting क्या होती है? So my mom's like watching TV, not wanting to answer me. So she's like, what do I tell her? Acting क्या होती है? So she's like, जो रोते रोते हंसने लगते हैं, हंसते हंसते रोने लगते हैं, वो acting
what a
होती
nice
है.
sentence.
Yeah,
That's
and
quite
thing.
a definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was again involved in her TV show. After some time, I started crying. And then she looked at me and then she shut the TV and she's like, why are you crying and what happened? So I was like, I was acting.
Wow.
And then that thing actually got stuck with me. Ever since I've started acting from 7 to I'm 22 now, I have never in my life used glycerine. And it takes me like 10 seconds to cry. And then I give that credit to mom in some way because I feel like maybe it was that moment and it got stuck in my head. Just
Yes,
become really
stay with you.
Correct.
Become a part of you.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you tell me
exactly.
now, you tell me Digangana say this line and you have to cry and like
Okay, what we're going to do is
खुशी के आंसू बेटा
खुशी
दे
के आंसू.
खुशी के आंसू कर सकते हो?
Oh my
In
God.
the spot, on the spot करके दिखाओ.
चलो
खुशी वाले आंसू, सैड वाले आंसू नहीं.
बेटा ये खुशी के आंसू हैं.
मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती कि मैं कितना खुश हूँ. मैं आपसे इतने दिनों के बाद मतलब हम पहली बार मिले हैं पर ऐसा लग रहा है मैं आपको बहुत पहले से जानती हूँ.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That is like
Yeah.
seriously 10 seconds, not even.
Bless.
Wow.
She started talking and the tears came out.
So you do the Abla Nari role very well.
Very well.
Oh
ये
my
खुशी के
God,
आंसू भी
no.
निकल
अबला
आए.
नारी.
Fantastic. Okay. On that
Directors.
note, it's time for some fun.
Notice.
Let's extend your खुशी के आंसू for a while longer
Yeah.
with our Oppo F17 Pro Flaunt It Your Way segment. I'm going to ask you a couple of rapid fire questions with options, and I'm going to ask them to both of
Random?
you, and you answer the way you think is, most describes you. Okay, both of you are known for your fashion statements, but if you're at a prestigious event, you notice that another celebrity is wearing the same outfit as yours, how would you react? A, flaunt how the outfit looks sleekest on you. B, quickly go back home, change and flaunt your new look. C, take a selfie with them and flaunt your cool attitude.
Take a selfie with them actually.
Absolutely. And we start saying, Bhai, Judwa.
Judwa. Next one. You invited your friends for dinner, you cooked a special recipe, but it didn't turn out so good. What would you do? A, order food from outside. B, try and cook all over again and flaunt your actual culinary skills. C, serve the same and you know what? Flaunt it anyway.
Call from outside.
Yeah,
actually.
A.
Call from outside.
And tell the truth.
Everyone loves to go out on vacations at exotic locations, as do you. But if you have fans following you there too, asking for a selfie, what would you do? A, wear your sports shoes and run, flaunting your fitness. B, hide inside your resort. C, flaunt your style and take a picture with your fans.
Just casually take pictures.
Yeah, because I love this job and I want this. So
I'm more
why run
grateful
away
in
from it?
fact. I'm
I think
Like
we
I
should
have
be
people
grateful for
following me in the
people who love us.
bathroom. In airports generally,
People
police
actually come.
cannot actually shoot pictures, right?
Yeah, so
Because
they
they're
take you
not.
at a corner.
So no, in
the
my
bathroom.
case, they see me entering the bathroom,
And they
and when
just
I'm
walk.
doing they're saying, "Sir, एक picture." I'm like, भाई, अभी 2-3 चीजें साथ में नहीं हो सकती. Decide कर लो क्या करना है. So that is how it happens. So I'm perfect, and I'm
my
also
God.
totally fine. I think we live for this. This is what we wanted, yeah. But why to have this,
That's quite a
arrogance? Yeah,
moment.
oh my God, I'm being packed. So I'm very cooperative.
Good. Nice. Your fans and social media followers are pleading you to reveal your fitness secret. In your next video on social media, what will you do? A, flaunt your fitness and still let it be a secret. B, share your fitness secret. C, you say you were born fit, so you sleep all day and do nothing.
No, I don't
This
lie.
whole concept of, I am like this only, I eat
I don't get it.
chole bhature and still I'm like this. Okay, you may be
Nahin,
16 or you're lying.
Yes.
You're taking all the slimming pills. You are going to meet some doctor or doing something where everything is coming out of your body.
Yes,
You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about.
So all these people who pretend I'm just natural like this,
No.
please,
I know.
shut up.
Big liars.
Big liars.
Last question. After a stressful day, what is the fastest way of charging yourself? A, you go for a swim. B, indulge in yoga or meditation. C, something else.
Something else, and that something else doing nothing.
Okay.
Have a shower, take off all your clothes if you're living alone, and just be in your shorts, okay? And just no
Whatever you
music,
do.
no social media, nothing. Just sit there and just watch the plants or whatever, something. Just be there.
And whatever you do, don't wear socks.
Yeah. Who wears socks at home?
Oh my God.
You?
I have to chit chat with Mama Papa.
Oh.
Okay.
Just
Two
to see.
vastly different personalities over here in lots of ways.
She's also very young.
Yeah.
And she's the only child and all of that. So she's
Yeah, so
very
that makes a
like
huge
well
difference,
nurtured
I
and
feel.
cushioned very well.
Yes.
So you get used to certain patterns.
I guess.
We're going to talk a little bit more about life in the next segment. You guys can too learn a few tricks from Terence and Digangana and flaunt your style using the Oppo F17 Pro. That was it for this segment, and it's time for a break. And also to fast charge the Oppo F17 Pro. We'll be back in a jiffy, so please stay tuned.
So always playing to the gallery, always making sure that my teacher notices me, wants me, likes me, and doing the right things. So I was obsessed with attention, and I would do anything to make sure that I was noticed.
Welcome back, folks, to the show that you've admired immensely. Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live show. We are back with Digangana and Terence, and it's time to talk to them about life. Right, now, I'm going to look at my cards here. TV commercials at 7, music albums at 10, published books by age 14, 15.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And a
That
TV,
too? I don't
and
know
a
this
TV
also about
actress
you.
by 16.
Yeah.
You have achieved plenty at a very young age. What is your dream now?
I haven't looked at it like that, honestly, because
Okay.
I feel like there's so much more to do. Every day, every single day when I'm on set, I'm a kind of a person that I feel like it's just the very first day. Like, it still gives me the same feeling that it gave a couple of years ago. I do have this feeling of being able to do different things. So the idea of doing television, reality, wrote books, I've written a few scripts now. So my entire lockdown space went into writing and singing and, trying to get hang of that. Did a few Telugu, Tamil films. The language is different. Everything is different in terms of, So I feel like now I'm at a place where I want to be able to do films that give me immense amount of pleasure when I watch them as content, something that serves a purpose.
Okay.
So that's where I am.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
You briefly mentioned you are 8 siblings.
Yes.
That must have been tough growing up, right? To get
Tough
your
and fun.
parents' attention. Here we've got someone who's an only child,
Yeah,
and
that's
you are
such a
one of
contrast.
8.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
and to get their attention, to make a name, to fight to be counted. How was life growing up for you?
Well, because I lived in a place where there were no doors, everybody's houses was yours, and everybody gave you attention. And the school lapped me up because I was this eager beaver, enthused, overachieving, excellence-driven kid, and I'm a people's pleaser. I was, okay, till 10 years ago. So always playing to the gallery, always making sure that my teacher notices me, wants me, likes me, and doing the right things. So I was obsessed with attention, and I would do anything to make sure that I was noticed. So if it meant be good in your studies, if it meant be good in sports, be good in singing, be the all-rounder, I was the all-rounder. In fact, I won 3 years in a row as the best all-rounder in my school.
Approval mattered to you a big deal.
Absolutely.
Great.
Such
And
a
this was
contrast.
also such a contrast, right? That's because also in my family, my mother was like, I was the last one, I slipped out, right? So I was like, okay, you too? In this family? At 2? Okay, now live it. And so she was lovely. She gave what she could.
Yeah.
And so did my father in terms of values and whatever we needed, basics. But the rest was all up to you, what you figured out of life. They gave us great values, and that was about it.
Yeah.
So in a way, it was tough because there were friction for resources, always hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
We lived a tough life, and we had a 220 square foot home, but a beautiful home. And having siblings really helped because you learned from their mistakes. You learned what to do, what not to do.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, that is what my childhood was all about, and it was fun, and it was difficult because my father was just a mill worker. He used to be in a factory. He was a tough man. He used to do double shifts. My mom used to sew clothes and, make some money. We lived hand to mouth in many ways. My parents were both Hitlers, very strict, very cleanliness driven, super cleanliness driven.
Gave you good values.
OCD.
Wow.
Yeah, and I had to go to church every day.
Every day.
And confess your sins, Baba, to the priest.
You still go to
spoke
church?
badly. No. Now for all the
I'm
church
not saying
that I've
every
gone,
day, but you still go to church at all.
I've become very spiritual. So for me, religion is a way to control because it's fear-based.
Okay.
And I feel the real religion, what was, even the masters like Jesus Christ and Buddha, if you see and follow their teachings, they're not about religion. Religion happened after they died.
So you're not about ritual, you're not about doing
It's not
things
about
for
ritual. Because religion is about
Belief
ritual.
and faith is important to you?
Belief and faith. And I'm agnostic. And I also believe that you need to question. And only through your questioning and
Yes,
through the
you'll see
reasoning
answers.
and the scientific aptitude that you have, you'll be able to explore. Because God itself is a science.
Yes, yes.
You know, it's a metaphysical science. And it's not so magical once you understand certain concepts.
So,
So, you know, you just need to, I navigated towards spirituality very easily. I had Osho, I had Neil Donald Walsh. I was reading a lot in college. I was always in the library, always. And like, I had so much of enthusiasm, like, wow, there's so much to know in this world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when can I get out of my school? When can I get out of my college?
You always
when
been
can I
an
travel?
explorer,
Yeah, yeah.
even when you weren't being able to travel physically.
Yeah.
That's an incredible thing.
but you've gone on record saying that there is a little struggle in your profession in that there's a lack of dignity.
Yeah. There was.
There
Before
was?
I joined the profession, when I was young, when I told my parents that, you know what, I'm deciding to take dance as a career. Now they know that I like when I do something, I do it really well. So they were like, but you studied so much. You stood first in hotel management. What was all that for? I said, well, when I do something, I do it with my heart and I will do it well. I will make sure I give it my best. But that doesn't mean that I love it. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you love something.
Of course, that's true.
You could be good simply because out of habit.
Yeah.
And because you're driven by, passion. But does not mean that you enjoy it. So you have to differentiate between the two.
On that note, it's time to have some fun with the Rang Masala foodie game. We are going to test your foodie skills to see how well you know the traditional taste of India. And the winner gets a special spice hamper from our friends at Rang Masala. So I'm going to narrate a few fancy descriptions, very proper descriptions for certain popular Indian dishes. So quickly, say it as soon as you know it. A thick lentil stew made with tamarind and an assortment of vegetables like aubergine, drumstick, gourd.
Sambar.
Good job! Dish number 2. So far, you're doing very well, Terence. Cubes of succulent meat marinated with special spices and grilled on skewers, usually
Kebab.
over. Dish number 3. This is a delicious and flavorful Indian curry made by cooking chickpeas in spicy.
Chole bhature. Give
Who
it to
said
her.
that first?
Give it to her. I said bhature. She said chole. She's right.
Okay, we give
my
this one
God.
to you.
They did.
Now, in this one, you've got to tell me 3 ingredients from any of these dishes.
Okay.
Biryani.
Rice. Okay, you want to go for it? It's,
You go for it.
No, I'm being an alpha male. Come, try.
Green peas?
Huh? Okay,
No.
fine. Vegetarian
Okay.
biryani.
Yeah, no.
Vegetarian biryani.
Any biryani,
Yeah.
green peas.
Green
Main
peas,
ingredient is what?
rice
Yeah.
and chili powder.
Onions.
I think वो तो होगा
Ginger
ही ना.
garlic
I'm
paste.
just guessing.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, we'll
See,
give
I
her
don't-
biryani. Next one, fish curry.
Very simple. You need coconut, you need tamarind, you need chilies.
And fish.
And fish, of course.
Okay.
That's given.
Dal makhni.
Dal makhni
Dal.
again has lentils, the black lentils. It'll have the butter, and it'll have chili, and it'll have dhania,
I shouldn't even be playing this.
and it'll have cream.
Congratulations,
Oh my
dance guru
God.
Terence Lewis. You win yourself a hamper
Very
from
good.
Rang Masala.
Which I immediately and diligently give it to.
Because
Digi.
you're looking at long term.
Yeah, I'm looking at that like, no, you take this, make your mummy cook food, and invite me home.
Yeah.
Yes, that really was so much fun. Congratulations,
Thank you
Terence.
for the hamper.
You know all the traditional tastes of India very well, and
And
because
even otherwise.
even though you're not such a foodie, here's that
I
foodie
don't-
hamper from Rang Masala for you. There are lots of authentic Indian spices in there. So whoever uses this hamper and whoever cooks, you have a lovely hamper of masalas for you. Every fun ride comes to an end, but before this one ends, we have one last teeny tiny segment of fun with Terence and Digangana. Stay glued to your seats, and we will get back with our last segment right here on Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live Show.
Fish curry. So the fish curry, the masala has to be ground properly. The coconut has to really be fine.
My mouth is watering. Welcome back to the most entertaining show ever. Oppo F17 Pro presents the Love, Laugh, Live Show. We are about to enter our last segment with the stunning Digangana Suryavanshi and swagger icon, Terence Lewis.
These are all new words for me, but yeah, okay.
It's been really great getting to know the both of you, and I still have some questions left, but we're going to make it fun and interesting. And the way it works is we are going to work with this Times Prime Wheel of Good Life. Yes? Spin the wheel to choose the category, and I'll ask you some questions related to the category you've chosen. You need to answer quickly and with the very first thing that comes to your mind. Yes? So we're going to begin with who? Would you like to go first?
Ladies first.
All
And
right.
people who are younger, definitely.
Okay. So spin the wheel, girl.
Food.
You're so good at this. Food. So, do you live to eat or eat to live? Quickly.
Nothing actually, none of these, very neutral. Yeah, like
Wrong
I can just-
subject to come for you. If you go out to dinner with your non-celebrity friends, do you all split the bill or do they make you pay?
I pay.
What do you prefer? Cooking at home or ordering in or dining out?
Home cooked food, me not cooking.
You're not cooking. Mom's on the job.
Yeah.
Okay, you really are giving her that hamper that she's going to give her mom and she's going to cook for you.
Correct.
Very well done. They were quick and they were good answers. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Diggy will do my job.
And Diggy will do the honors for you.
This is
like you do in a
frequent.
yeah, like
Very
you do in
lazy.
a like you
I'll
do in a
do it.
puja. Oh, you're going to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
All right.
Or we'll go Kumaya Jai.
Kumaya Jai.
Yeah.
Okay, there's something about food.
I'm going to sit here.
Yeah,
Okay.
works.
Terence, what is your favorite cuisine?
Indian Mediterranean.
Indian Mediterranean.
Not together,
Wow.
but separate.
Indian and Mediterranean. So you have two favorites. What would we find in your refrigerator any time of the day or year? Don't say a book.
I hope not.
You'll always find yogurt. Okay.
Good.
You'll always find fruits. An apple for sure, or a guava.
Apple?
Yeah, apple or guava for sure. Yeah, and you'll find dark chocolate.
Ah.
All very healthy options, very yummy
Yeah,
options.
I don't have anything like I don't have things for like
Junk food.
Junk food.
Good going.
Wow.
What's your favorite family dish?
Fish curry. So the fish curry, the masala has to be ground properly. The coconut has to really be fine.
That's why you first said coconut, then you said masala,
I've seen my mother cooking, so I've seen. So that fish curry and that vindaloo that she used to make was special, especially if you had it 2 days later.
My mouth is watering. Gosh, that was so much fun. Thank you for playing this game with us. And here is a little token of thanks from Times Prime, a curated lifestyle membership that gives you 15 plus premium subscriptions and hand-picked offers all in one membership. So no matter what you love to do the most, be it shopping or entertainment or fitness, Times Prime is the only membership that you'll ever need.
Wow.
Right.
Perfect.
But before we say goodbye, it's time to take a selfie with the all-new Oppo F17 Pro. Its dual lens bokeh gives an amazing bokeh effect to pictures. So, are you guys ready to flaunt? Thank you, both
Welcome.
of you, so much. What a fun time it was. I really, really
likewise.
enjoyed my time.
Same here. Thank
Great.
you so much.
So today, one of them taught us how to have a flexible mind along with a flexible body to continuously learn something new, while the other showed that if your dreams are big, age is just a number. With this note, I, Mandira Bedi, would like to take your leave until next time when we'll be back with new people, new conversations and new moments only on Oppo F17 Presents the Love, Laugh, Live show. Stay healthy and stay happy.